Oh, that's good. This is part of my morning routine. To be fair, it's not always a morning routine. It's more, let's say, of a daily routine. So I have my pages, my daily pages, my reading pages and my writing pages. I'm currently doing the Artist's Way. I don't know why I did that. I'm currently doing the Artist's Way. It's a 12-week course. And to be fair, I've taken liberty in extending some of the weeks just because I want to, honestly. So I have the daily pages, 3 pages that I need to write longhand, and aside from the weekly tasks. So sometimes I get to these in the morning right after my morning meditation. Sometimes a bit later on in the morning, late morning. Sometimes I do it in the evening if I just happen to have a very busy morning, or I just don't want to rush myself and self-sabotage and then end up just resenting the pages and not end up doing them. So I have my daily writing pages and I have my daily reading pages. So I'm currently reading. This does not count as reading. I don't count this as reading. I am reading the book as I do the course, but reading is different. This kind of reading is different than this kind of reading. So I am currently reading 2 books. I like to read 2 books at the same time. I have a nonfiction one that I read in the daytime when my brain is awake. And I have a non-fiction one that I read later on in the day / evenings when I feel like I just don't have the capacity to take in too much information or too much knowledge, but it's kind of like a mental Netflix, just flipping through the channels. So my current daytime is Flow, The Psychology of Optimal Experience. And I'm actually almost done with that. And my afternoon read is Homer's The Iliad, which I'm almost halfway through. Anyways, so this is part of my daily routine. I used to be a stickler for routine in the most rigid and just inflexible sense. I would wake up, meditate, sit down, do my pages, sit down, do my 20 minutes or 30 minutes of reading, and then I would be ready to start the day. But what if I wake up tired, or what if I wake up sick, or what if something happens in the middle of the night and I'm not able to sleep and I end up sleeping in? And then the following morning just feels very suffocating. So I decided, I don't know, why am I doing that to myself? Instead, it's just a daily routine. As long as I get my pages in at some point during the day. Well, this is more of a priority. So if I go a day without reading, the world's not going to end. It's fine. It's a lifestyle. Just like with exercise, if you miss a day or 2, it's okay. It's because it's a lifestyle. So with reading, I'm okay if I go a day without getting my pages in. But with the course, because this is more of a priority right now in terms of real time, right? Like it's more urgent. It needs more activity in real time as you do the courses, as you do the tasks, as you do the weekly pages, the daily pages and the weekly artist dates. So the priority is, if I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, I would put the reading on the back burner for the day if I'm having a long day or I need to conserve my energy, and I would focus on the pages. Now, I also used to be very protective of these routines, right? But it's not that I'm not protective of them anymore, but the difference now is that I trust them and I trust myself, versus before it just felt like they were, and they are, not that they aren't, but before it just felt like they were very vulnerable, they were very holy, and I don't want to taint them in any way by starting off my day or checking my phone without doing these few things that I need to do in the morning. Or if I just start my day, not even checking my phone, or if I just start my day without having completed these few things, then it just feels like I've compromised them. And I think that's true with a lot of new habits or a lot of new passions or whatever it is that you're trying to cultivate. You get so excited about it in the early vulnerable stages that you need to protect it. It is holy, it is sacred to you. because the foundation has not yet been laid. So you need to be protective about it. And then once it's there, once it's, what's the word for it? It's solid, it's immovable. I know there's a word for it. I just can't think of it right now. But basically once it's there, that's it. Like nothing is going to compromise it. And that's how I feel right now, which is also very, very, very cool, because it just feels like nothing, no one is going to taint or unnerve me or just compromise these experiences or these habits, because they're just an extension of me. They're an expression of me. Yeah, I like that. Okay, anyways, that was a long ass intro. So basically did my morning skincare, having breakfast, having my delicious morning coffee. And I'll see, sometimes I like to do my pages, my writing pages, while I have breakfast and have my coffee. But sometimes I like to read while I have my breakfast and my coffee. Is it snow? Is it snowing? Hold up. Hold up. It's snowing. Wait, it's snowing. I thought we were gonna have a non-white Christmas, Jesus. Non-white winter, non-white winter. It's snowing. Okay, I'll show you in a second, hold on. I wonder if it's gonna stick or not. Okay, I'll show you. It's snowing, I swear it's snowing. Oh, focus, no, fix the focus. There we go. I'm on the way to hot yoga. This is the only way that I feel comfortable filming in public for now. And that is pretty much it for this day in the life vlog that I've recorded for me and for you guys as well. I wanted to record this outro yesterday as I was... Yes, Merlin? Okay. I was a bit concerned about how to edit this in a way that is going to sell, right? About whether or not I need to cut certain areas, make it a bit more digestible, make it short form content. And then I forgot that this is YouTube. It's meant to be long form. And worst case, you can just adjust the speed to 1.5 or ×2 if I'm talking too slowly or if I'm taking too much time to articulate an idea. And then because these are different ways that we self-sabotage, right? Our mind comes up with just a list of the different things that we should do or things that we have to, should do. I can't think of, there's no better way to express that thought. So our mind self-sabotages and we procrastinate and we use perfectionism as a shield, right? We use it as an excuse. So I thought to myself, what if I cut this part? What if I shorten this? What if I adjust this? Do I want to add an audio on top of it? Is adding an audio on top of it the thing to do? And then I'm like, you know what? no to all of these different thoughts, because I know that this is how I, at least personally, tend to self-sabotage, through perfectionism. So I decided, I'm like, F it, fudge it. I'm not gonna think about any of these things. I'll just do just a talking outro. I'll post it however I want to post it. Maybe that's the same, maybe that stays the same over time, maybe that changes over time, but yeah. Even with something as simple as this, it's so subtle and sneaky how the intrusive thoughts and that inner critic and that judgment and just that self-sabotage just creeps in. And it's just as simple as, maybe you should add an audio, or should I add an audio, or should I cut this part out? It's just very technical, but it's very subtle and it's very sneaky. I can go on and on about this, and I probably will. At some point, you'll see me talking about the same things over and over again. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm rambling at this point. Anyways, it's time to edit. I already did start to edit, by the way, with the bunch of videos that I recorded yesterday. This is the day after. So with a bunch of videos that I recorded yesterday, I already did start to edit. And I just need to plug this outro in, do a little thumbnail, and post this up. Maybe it goes up today. My first day in the lifestyle vlog. Okay, before I continue rambling on, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all of the stuff. Merlin agrees, and Merlin heavily agrees. And that is all.